Alright, let's check out what's going on with JASMY. So in the past day, we have had massive selling volume coming in. Now, we have had selling volume that does rival this before. Obviously, I mean, it's really not good that we are having this amount of selling volume. I did predict that, something like this would happen. I said, in my opinion, we could have a euphoric rally all the way up to 229, but until we do break this orange box, I am not getting bullish for JASMY at all. I did highlight, I won't go through the macro because I almost do it every video now, so I'm going to try and make my videos, shorter in general, just to kind of encompass everything a lot quicker. So what I highlighted in pretty much all my videos is every time you see these big circles here, these are local tops. And we put in these local tops, we dump, we pump, we make a new local top, we dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, and every time we pump up, we do make a lower high. So this was exactly what I've been predicting. If you've been watching my videos for JASMY for the past couple of weeks, you know that I've been saying I think something like this is going to happen. I'm not necessarily saying this is going to be like the top, this is JASMY done for. I am pretty flexible in my analysis, and I have been saying I would flip my tone on JASMY if we did have a break on above the 0.23 level. I would not be macro bullish, but I would at least be bullish in the short term for a short term trade. And I said, personally, I wouldn't be buying this W breakout that we highlighted in yesterday's video, because I would be waiting for a break above this orange trend line here for a short-term trade. Specifically, I can't emphasize that enough. It would be a short-term trade for JASMY. It would not be a long-term trade. I would never plan on holding this in the long term. That is just me. I do have other altcoins that I prefer to hold, but looking at JASMY, obviously we have had a massive dump today, but what I can see, if we come down to the 4 hour, make it a little bit cleaner for you, we have had this nice W pattern. So let me highlight it for you. We've got this nice W pattern, started to break out. We back tested the neckline, and we're still at the neckline right now. So in the very short term, it is still possible that we could have another pump up. I have been saying if we do break out of this W pattern, it could even bring us temporarily above the top of this orange line. So I would be somewhat cautious until we do break out of this orange line, fill the target, back test, and then I would, I'd be longing in this vicinity once we break above the target of the W pattern. So in fact, I would be longing round about the 235 vicinity instead of a breakout of the 23 vicinity. I do think if we manage to break above this level and start heading up, we would be above this local high in the short term, and in the very short term we could be heading up. But personally, I do have that as one of my least likely scenarios. I'm somewhat thinking that has a 30% chance of breaking out and JASMY finally becoming bullish, and I am more leaning towards this potentially being a local top for JASMY. I am still somewhat bearish on this because I think the RSI and the MFI have come up extremely fast. We have done this before, and we have had massive rallies, but whenever we do have these massive rallies, they are always local tops. They never do break market structure. I mean, look at the fall from grace that JASMY has had. Why have I got this up here? Have I moved this by accident or something? Oh, okay, it's up here, so no, I was just, I didn't really function, I didn't see that green line. So, yeah, if we do come down, I mean, we can still see volume is very flat, so the market is pretty much sleeping on JASMY. That is why I am thinking, at least in the macro term, nothing has changed. In the very short term, this massive selling volume is not good, so I do think, this this purple box is really your last line in the sand before we do confirm this as a local top. If by tomorrow we do start coming down and we reach this red line here, I think we would be coming down for that 32% drop we were estimating a couple of videos ago. But yeah, that is pretty much all I see for JASMY in the very short term. Not looking too good, but this W is really your hopium level. Like I said, it is possible for us to come all the way up to the top of this this orange box here at 23 cent, and that is pretty much what we did today. I mean, we had a massive rally up to this orange box, and like I said, I will be waiting for a breakout of this orange box before I do get overly bullish on JASMY in the very short term. Once again, emphasizing the short term because I am not bullish on this in the long term. That is just me. my own personal opinion. I don't hold JASMY, so I don't gain anything from telling you I think it's bullish or bearish. This is just my own trading plan. It's not one of the altcoins that I plan on holding for the long term. So that is basically all I see for JASMY. I think by tomorrow we will have a decent decision on what's going to happen, if we are going to remain bullish in the short term, because like I said, this W breakout is very nice. We've got a back test of it so far. Very short term is bullish. If we do manage to have a daily close and we do stay above the 1.7 cent level, I would be, somewhat bullish for a increase up to this 235. But like I said, until we really do break this 235, have a back test of the orange box and start heading up, something like this, breaking above here, back testing, and then breaking above this line, I would not be bullish on JASMY at all. So that's personally what I see. Keep an eye on 170. Specifically the 0.017, so just saying 170 to make it easier, 1.7 cent. If we do close below there today, and by tomorrow when I make my next video on it, if we are below the 1.7, I would be predicting a massive drop. If we do have a nice close above the 1.7, I would not be surprised if we had another pushback up to the orange box. I know that's kind of indecisive, but yeah, like I said, I am sitting on the sidelines for this until we do break 2.3 cent. If we do break 2.3 cent, I would be very happy to make a short-term trade. But so far, the requirements for me to get bullish on this in the short term have not happened. So that is all I see for JASMY. Best of luck if you do hold this. Keep an eye on the 1.7 cent and also the 2.3 cent until we break one of these, very strongly, backtest it, and then start moving in either direction. We have not made a decision, but in the macro term, like I said, flatten the data. This is unarguably extremely bearish. We're down 99.6%. The bottom may be near somewhere, but until we do break above 2.3 cent, then I am at least bearish in the short term. So that is all I see for JASMY. If you do hold it, best of luck. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It's just my opinion on the market. And yeah, cowboy out. Peace.